Picture this. A cozy living room, sunlight streaming through the window, casting a warm glow on everything it touches. I mean, it's not bad, right? But let's be honest, it could use a little more excitement. Maybe a few more cat trees, some extra cozy spots to nap, and a couple of toys scattered around. You know, the essentials. Anyway, there I was, sprawled out on the back of the couch, soaking it all in. Suddenly, bright lights, a camera crew, the whole 9 yards. Turns out they wanted to interview me. Me! Whiskers, the cat. Can you believe it? I mean, I know I'm fabulous, but still. The interviewer, a nice enough lady with a head full of perfectly coiffed hair, seriously, how do humans do that? Explained the whole thing. They wanted to know about my life, my thoughts, my feelings, like I have some deep, hidden secrets. Spoiler alert, I don't. I mean, come on. I'm a cat. What do they expect? A tell-all memoir? I eat, I sleep, I judge, that's about it. Oh, and I occasionally knock things off tables for fun. It's a hobby. But hey, I'm a team player. If they want an interview, I'll give them an interview. Anything for my fans. Plus, any chance to mess with the humans is a win in my book. They never see it coming. It's like my own little reality show. So, I agreed. The interview lady sat down, a little too close for comfort, if you ask me. She had this big microphone thing pointed at my face. I swear it was almost as big as my water bowl. I thought about swatting it, but decided to play nice. I swear it was almost as big as my water bowl. I gave her my best. I'm watching you stare, just to assert my dominance. I gave her my best. I'm watching you stare, just to assert my dominance. You know, for the camera. Got to keep up appearances. She chuckled nervously. Good. Let the games begin. This was going to be fun. Good. Let the games begin. This was going to be fun. Time to show these humans who's boss. So, Whiskers, the interviewer began, her voice way too cheerful for this early in the morning. Or any time of day, really. Tell us about your life with humans. I yawned, stretching my paws out in front of me. What's it like? I narrowed my eyes at her, trying to gauge if she was serious. Like living in a zoo, I deadpanned. The humans are the spectators, and I'm the main attraction. She laughed. They always laugh. They think I'm joking. Humans, they're fascinating creatures, really. Always bustling around, doing things that make no sense. Completely clueless, but fascinating nonetheless. They have this way of complicating the simplest tasks. They spend their days doing these bizarre, repetitive tasks. Cleaning, cooking, working. Like, have you ever noticed how they stare at glowing rectangles for hours on end? It's baffling. It's like they're hypnotized or something. They get so absorbed, they don't even notice me sometimes, and don't even get me started on their obsession with those little stringy things they call shoelaces. It's an endless cycle of tying and untying over and over again. I mean, what's the point? They never seem to get it right the first time. The interviewer, bless her heart, tried to steer the conversation back to my relationship with the humans I live with. Relationship? Please. It's more of a dictatorship with me as the benevolent, mostly overlord. I rule with a velvet paw. They feed me, they water me, they clean my litter box, the worst part of the gig, let me tell you. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. In return, I grace them with my presence. It's a fair trade. They get my company and I get everything I need. Balance is key. Honestly, I think they need me more than I need them, but don't tell them that. It might hurt their feelings. Let's talk about food, the one thing that can make or break a cat's day. And trust me, we cats have opinions. The interviewer chirped, her voice a little too high-pitched for my liking. It was almost as if she was trying too hard to be cheerful. Maybe she thought she was auditioning for a musical. I swear these humans need to invest in some earplugs. Or maybe just tone it down a bit. We're not dogs after all. Anyway, food. Now that's a topic I can really sink my teeth into. Literally. There's nothing quite like the anticipation of a good meal. It's like waiting for the next season of your favorite show. What's your favorite thing to eat? She asked, leaning in with that microphone again. It was almost invading my personal space. Ever heard of a bubble lady? I swear. That thing was starting to get on my nerves. Birds, I stated flatly. Live ones, preferably. The interviewer's eyes widened, clearly not expecting that answer. What? Did she think I was going to say sushi? Oh, but we can't have that, can we? She said, her voice taking on that sing-song tone humans use when they think you're being difficult. It was almost patronizing, almost. No, of course not, I purred, my voice dripping with faux sweetness. Sometimes you just have to play along. Humans are so easily fooled. Dry kibble it is then. Not exactly my first choice, but it'll do in a pinch. It's like the fast food of the cat world. Don't get me wrong, I'm not picky. Okay, maybe a little, but who isn't when it comes to food? Even Garfield had his lasagna standards. But honestly, the stuff they try to pass off as food these days is almost insulting. It's like they're serving us cardboard with a side of disappointment. It's a culinary crime, I tell you. Where's the flavor, the texture, the excitement? It's like eating a soggy newspaper. The thrill of the hunt, that's what makes eating truly enjoyable. It's like a dinner and a show all in one. I mean, I appreciate the effort, I really do. But sometimes it feels like they're missing the point. It's not just about filling the bowl, it's about filling the soul. But a cat's got to have standards. After all, we are creatures of refined taste. And by refined, I mean we know what we want and when we want it. The interview dragged on, and I found myself struggling to stay awake. It's hard work, you know, being this fascinating. The interviewer, noticing my waning enthusiasm, decided to switch gears. "So, Whiskers," she began, "you're known for your impressive napping skills. What's your secret?" I cracked open an eye and gave her a withering look. "Secret? It's not a secret, darling. It's an art form." She chuckled, scribbling something down in her notepad. "Humans, always so eager to find the secret to everything, as if life was some kind of riddle to be solved. The truth is there's no secret to a good nap. It's all about finding the perfect spot, the ideal temperature, the optimal level of ambient noise, and then you just surrender to the sleep. Let it wash over you like a warm, fuzzy blanket. It's pure bliss, and if you wake up in a position that makes you look like a pretzel, well, that's just part of the charm." Section 5, Communication Breakdown Lost in Translation. The interview was starting to feel like it was dragging on for eternity. I mean, how much more could I possibly say about my life? It's not like I was out there solving crimes or writing the next great American novel. I'm a cat, for crying out loud. Well, one thing that always amuses me about humans is their complete inability to understand even the most basic of feline communication. I mean, I'm not asking for much here. A flick of the tail, a twitch of the ear, a well-placed hiss. It's not rocket science, people. Take, for instance, the slow blink. You know, the one where I close my eyes really slowly and then open them again. It's the ultimate sign of trust and affection. It means I see you, I acknowledge your presence, and I don't immediately want to claw your face off. You'd think they get the message, right? Nope, they just keep on talking, completely missing the subliminal feline cues, like when I meow, they think I'm saying feed me or pet me. But sometimes I'm just saying, hey, your shoelace is untied, or did you know there's a spider on the ceiling? Or even, nice try with that new cat food, but no thanks. It's a wonder they managed to get anything right at all. Section 6, Adventures in Cardboard, The Simple Joys of Feline Life. "What do you do for fun, Whiskers?" the interviewer asked, her voice taking on that overly enthusiastic tone that humans seem to reserve for small children and pets. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but come on, give me a break. Fun? I scoffed. Humans, am I right? Darling, please. My life is an endless parade of amusement. I mean, have you seen me chase my tail? Comedy gold. I gave her my most withering look, the one that usually sends the humans scattering for cover. It's my secret weapon, but this one, she just kept on smiling. Tough crowd. But seriously, she pressed, what does a cat like you do all day? Oh, you know, the usual. Napping, plotting world domination, the usual. I bat at dust bunnies like they're Olympic-level opponents. Gold medalist right here. I stalk laser pointers with the focus and intensity of a seasoned hunter. Or a cat with too much free time. I squeeze myself into boxes that are clearly too small for me just to prove that I can. It's a talent. It's a hard-knock life. But someone's gotta live it. And I'm just the cat for the job. Section 7, Reflections on a Whiskery Life, Pearls of Wisdom, or something like that. As the interview wound down, the interviewer leaned forward, her face etched with what I could only describe as a mixture of awe and bewilderment. "So, Whiskers," she began, her voice hushed with reverence, "if you could give our viewers one piece of advice, one golden nugget of wisdom from your years of feline wisdom, what would it be?" I stared at her for a moment, considering my response. What profound insight could I possibly offer these hairless, two-legged creatures? What could I say that would make a difference in their chaotic, unpredictable lives? Never, I said, my voice low and serious, ever underestimate the power of a well-timed nap. The interviewer blinked, her brow furrowed in confusion. I sighed inwardly. Humans. And always remember, I added with a sly grin, if you can't find the sunshine, be the cat who knocks over the vase. Section 8, final thoughts until next time, humans. And with that, the interview was over. The bright lights dimmed, the camera crew packed up their gear, and the interviewer, still looking slightly dazed, thanked me for my time. I yawned, stretched, and hopped down from the couch, eager to get back to my regularly scheduled programming of napping, snacking, and judging the humans. As I padded out of the room, I couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. I had done it. I had survived another day in the strange, often baffling world of humans, and I had even managed to entertain them in the process. Not bad for a cat, if I do say so myself. Until next time, humans. Until next time. And remember, keep the treats coming.